Doing it to it, and we are live from Corona Land.
Wherever the hell that means.
It's right there. It's mayor of Corona Land is the big Rona. Hi, folks. Welcome to the nation where the most people in the world are dying because no one's doing anything necessary to stop the dying.
So they just delivered that car right there. There's the sushi place is open apparently.
Yeah, like our favorite sushi place, they're open and they're not supposed to be. So,
Now the person was wearing a mask when they came out to deliver, but I don't know if they're wearing masks to prepare the food or what.
well, I'm sure they would be, but the point is they're not supposed to have the lobby open. It's supposed to be delivery.
Maybe the lobby's open to place your order, but you can't actually dine in.
Bar open.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
The whole thing is open.
I did not know that.
So literally nothing is being done. And hi, folks. Is anybody out there in the big Rona?
Hey, Toots.
Hey, Toots. I got a bee trying to. So today, apparently, Trump called on his cult to rise up and start civil war in Minnesota, Michigan, and one other state.
Some other M state.
Yeah, I think so, actually. Like, actively, he's fear-mongering, and he seriously wants to start a fucking civil war. There's no other explanation for telling your fucking paranoid, delusional, fucking retarded cult that the governors are coming for your guns. That's basically what he told everybody today. The governors are coming for your guns.
Okay, it's too cold with the window open all the way.
So, like, they look at their little group.
His Jersey Whale cigar over there.
The cigarillos, those are smaller than these, actually.
Are they?
These are they're smaller cigars, but they're actually a cigar. And I'm pretty sure Josie Wells had the cigarillos, more like the Al Capones.
Sure.
Those are way too expensive for me. So, nothing I can do
they
about that.
They smell better than those, though. Those don't smell good.
And they're not, well, that's why they're cheap. My lungs don't like them too much either. But, yeah. Supposedly, we could use the Red Canoe ATMs without getting charged a fee on your bank account. Just so you know.
Okay, then.
That's information right there. What's going on in the world, folks? We are now well over the halfway marker to Trump's rosy ass fucking prediction that there's only going to be 60,000 deaths. All right. We've already went halfway over. We're already at like 35,000. And it's been what, 7 weeks or 5 weeks since it's really gotten bad? It hasn't been that long. Like, we've had 2,000 people die a day for over a week now.
Has it been that long now?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, we're at 35,000 dead.
Well, I suppose that's true.
I mean, That's huge. And let me tell you something. The West Coast governors, they're not.
What is it with guys that walk around with their pants out hanging down? I don't get it.
Like the West Coast governors, they're not listening to the people. They're not listening to us, the so-called voters, the constituency. They're not listening to us, folks, because we're pointing out all the shit they're doing wrong that's getting more people fucking dead, and they're not listening to us.
Yeah, apparently you don't pay taxes.
So, hey, Tanya's here.
Hey.
Oh no, you're working still. Are you in a booth or are you like doing that work from home thing? Oh, a little cubicle or something. I don't know. I'm really like, it's like there's certain people out there that are doing everything in their power to make sure as many people die as possible.
It sure seems like that.
So let's go over the good news first. Now that Trump has all of his cult, all 60 million of them, out there in the streets congregating and rubbing their Corona lips up on each other's M4s and stuff, it's a pretty safe bet to say that predict that the vast majority of those 60 million people are going to become infected. Medical insurance, ugh. So, like, now, in case you haven't heard, the U.S. coronavirus is approaching a 5% mortality rate. And if you take 5% of the MAGA cult, you get 3 million people. So if all of the MAGA cults is out there doing their MAGA thing, revolting against the governors and opening America back up and whatever the fuck it is they think they're doing, they're all going to get infected. That's 60 million infections right there waiting to happen. And 5% of 60 million is 3 million. So Trump is engineering the biggest mass death of any cult ever.
Yep.
We're talking Trump's trying to kill more of his own people than Hitler killed Jews. Seriously, you got to put that in perspective. He's trying to get 3 million of his own supporters killed. That's 3 times, that's a triple Hitler. And that's not going to take a long time to happen. It takes a couple weeks for the thing to all spread around, because none of these fucks are going to go get tested. Like, it's just the flu. Oh, they're delivering.
I want sushi.
I want to play with her wiener pocket.
Do you have to wear a mask for that?
No, it doesn't transmit via the vaginas. It's a lung respiratory thing. So
just don't inhale too deep.
So you can actually wear masks and have or not wear masks, but you know, the vagina is still safe, people.
There's still oral stimulation.
Yeah. The coronavirus saved the vagina.
How's that?
It didn't infect it. She might not be able to breathe, but her vagers works just fine.
So what? Just turns into a, what are those stupid things called? I hate it when my brain doesn't work.
I can't tell you.
Damn it.
Yeah, that.
The damn it.
So we're just doing laundry We have to go to the laundromat to do our bedding because the home washing
Yep.
machine's
He
not.
needs a big honking washer.
I wish I knew how to work on the washing machines. That thing needs to get tore apart so we can clean all the damn dog hair out of the drain system and everything and filters or whatever.
Yeah, that isn't gonna happen.
It would be nice. What's that little knife gonna do for you?
It's gonna piss off whoever's, whoever he thinks is gonna fight.
So we covered the fact that the President of the United States is openly calling for armed revolution. Not sure why.
It's not like he's gonna bring in any backup if they're standing up for whatever fails.
Does he really think the military is going to be on his side? Everybody's dying. The entire Navy, look at it this way. The entire fucking U.S. Navy, our Navy, is down. They're not doing Navy things. They're all sick. 3 of our aircraft carriers are docked up with their fucking crews in quarantine. Like half the fucking Navy right there. All of the fancy pilots, all the fancy aircraft carriers. And guess what they're not talking about? They focus on the aircraft carriers, but those ships do ship-to-ship support. The support ships have to load and unload things to the aircraft carriers. So all of the fucking support vessels are just as infected, even though they're not saying it. There's no way they're not infected. They're just focused on the aircraft carriers because they have the biggest crews, and it's the whole fucking piece de resistance of the fucking Navy. What's wrong? No, whatever.
Here I go.
And another thing they didn't tell you in the news is that whole medical Navy ship they sent to New York. Yeah, it's infected already. It showed up and immediately got infected. So that. I don't know what world we're living in anymore.
It's like it's a bad video game. Or maybe it's a really good video game.
Yeah. It's really. I don't know, man.
But the difficulty level is certainly all fucky.
Yeah. So there is that. Supposedly they're supposed to reopen the state parks on like the 3rd or the 4th of May. So if that happens, we'll be back out camping again soonish. We're aiming for the middle of May though, because that's
that
when
would be nice.
we got reservations set for the summer. So assuming everything gets back to sort of normal, we'll be able to do that. The other good news, it's not even really good news, it's just tentative. So we got 2 weeks left of this month, but there's a trailer for sale that we can actually afford on payday. So if it doesn't get bought up, oh wait.
Sorry. Not sorry.
Yeah, I just can't justify us eating out when we got so much food at home. And plus with the virus, I don't want to bring the virus home. So our location, we're doing pretty good. I've checked the virus map, and supposedly there's only like 300 cases in the entire county that we're in. And in the county south of us, there's like even less cases. And even in the bigger cities near us, it's not too bad. It's a little bit worse, but whatever. Not so bad though.
It's fucking tasty.
She doesn't realize you're not supposed to touch the mask with your hands. Oh well.
Mm.
I'm gonna go in and check our laundry, okay?
I'm gonna show off some of her.
I'll be right back.
Okay. So we went to the weed store yesterday, and I got some weed stuff. And okay, so let's see. I got this kind, which is kind of granule-y, like it's sugary. It looks like sugar. And then that's pretty good. And then so I also got this kind. Oh, and this kind is called, I don't know what this kind is called. Oh, Lucid Mirage. And then this one is Blue Dream. And the thing with the Blue Dream is it's super gooey. It's like way gooey. And so it needed something to, like, thicken it up a little bit. And that's where this stuff comes in. This is gelato. And it's like this cube of white powder stuff. And so you crush it up and mix it in with the gooey stuff, and it makes it like the perfect consistency. But anyway, so this is it's pretty cool. It's like kind of spongy. It's not like really hard or anything. But when you crush it up and mix it with the gooey stuff, it's very tasty. So anyway, that was what I got at the weed store.
So we need to do reminders here. This is like the last place of freedom here on the internet.
Yep, say whatever the hell you want.
So my point being is the two slave cults in America, the left and the right. Hey, Master of Blackjack. He's set hydroxychloroquine.
It's a special dabbing kind.
So let's break this down. Half of America is in the cult. A solid half is the cult. Half is the MAGA cult. Half is whatever the fuck the left is doing.
The Biden cult? I don't know.
They really don't got their shit together.
They don't know what their cult is.
That's only half of America, folks, but that half of America is gearing up for fucking war. They're trying to start a civil fucking war. So my point being is here in Shanglu, Lou Pliskin, the warlord of Shanglu, if you're not with that half of America, you need to get everybody here on the same location.
Location to be announced.
The location of this YouTube channel.
Oh, okay.
And you might want to go on, and get some emails set up with Proton Mail, and we need to get an email thing going on, because I'm not fucking shitting you. The shit's hitting the fucking fan. And if you're not with that half of America that's batshit crazy and they're slaves getting ready to go kill each other for the fucking 43,000 millionaires that are ruling this country, those people.
So it breaks down.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Hey, Melissa. The Petri dish. But if you're not with that half of America, you need to get them here with our group. All right. Let people know to come here. It's not because I'm some brilliant motherfucker. It's because The only thing we got going for us is we're not with those assholes. All right? We're not with those assholes. So for anybody who's not a lefty or a MAGA cultist, you need to spread the word of Shanglu and get them to come on over, place to hang out. We can fist fight, have orgies, do drugs,
Say whatever the fuck.
say whatever you want to do. As long as it's legal by
Except you can't type the word nigger because
But as long as it's legal according to the laws of Shanglu, then it's all good. And I don't know what else to say. But you get people to fucking, people are fed up with the government. They're fed up with the MAGA cult. They're fed up with the fucking liberal bullshit fascists. I mean, if you know people are all fed up with all that shit, people that don't vote, that are smart enough to not vote, get them over here. Let's form a new group, folks. We need people to speak up outside of the fucking USA bubble. And that's what Shanglu is. All right. The shit's hitting the fucking fan. And here's some more advice. You're all, unless you're essential target workers and stuff, you have free time. So this is the time for you to go buy your guns, buy your fucking ammo, and go out and learn how to shoot. So if you're in the fucking Southwest Washington type of areas, or Northwest Washington, depending on where we happen to be at, I can teach you how to shoot. I'm very good at that. What I did for a living was shooting and teaching others how to shoot. So I can do that. Yeah. There's that. You need to learn how to shoot. But you need to do your homework, get your guns, get your ammo. Call your local sheriff's department and ask them where the public land is where you're allowed to go shooting on. And it might be all closed down right now, but that shit's going to change anyways because shit's all hitting the fan.
Because we all know how huggy it is when you go shoot.
Yeah. But check with your local sheriffs and they'll let you know where you can go shooting for free on public land. The Corona shootout target.
Well, yeah. What else are you going to use those targets for?
Yeah. I don't know. That's what's going on. So you need to do that. What else should you be doing? Stay in shape. Go for a lot of walks on your off time, or when you're going stir crazy, go for a walk.
Even my grandma, who's 89
grandma.
and has to walk with
the walker,
rolling walker thing. Even she walks up and down the house several times a day just for exercise.
Yeah. So if our 89-year-old grandma can do daily exercise, so can you. Watch what you eat. You're not being as active as normal. Cut down on the high protein foods. Here's a trick, guys. Dieting's bullshit. Dieting will never work. Your body's going to crave a certain amount of fucking...
Diet is just die with a T.
Yeah. It's going to crave a certain amount of substance every day. So the trick is to not just go hungry. That's stupid. Because what that does is it causes you to overeat. So people that go on diets, that's why they always end up bigger than before the diet. What you do is you shift your calorie intake by choosing less dense calorie foods. Celery, vegetables, fruits. Switch to yogurt from sour cream. Things like that. But watch your calorie intake because you're not as active as before.
We've been trying to make sure we go on a walk every day.
Yes, we actually go. Well, we actually haven't been trying. We have been.
Yeah.
So
and then so Luna went and picked a fight with a dog named Zeus.
it was Murphy saying hello.
Well, it was Murphy saying hello, and then when that dog came over to say, "Hey, how you doing?" then she was all grrr.
And ran away. I don't think she'd fare too well in a
fight.
fight.
The dog was super friendly, but it was a pit bull, so it looked really scary. But
he did not look scary.
Okay, he didn't look. Some people would think he looked scary because he was very muscular, but he was super happy and just wagging its tail and just nice dog. I forgot where I was going with that.
Sorry. So there's that. So exercise, watch what you eat, buy some guns and ammo, learn how to shoot, stay physically fit, read books, read something, just fucking read stuff. Read something useful. Actually, it doesn't even have to be useful because the point of it is you need to keep your brain in health too. You need to exercise your brain. And reading a book is the best thing you can do for that. And if you actually make that not just the world's going to hell, it's the apocalypse type of a fucking thing, and make reading a part of your regular life, that keeps you from getting Alzheimer's when you get older. I don't know why they don't let people know these things, but simply reading a fucking book every now and then is all it takes to keep you from getting dementia and stuff.
Read something by Christopher Moore. I highly recommend.
Read the Anarchist Cookbook. Read.
But don't necessarily follow the instructions it says
because it's really just a joke.
You'll probably just blow yourself up like many people have done.
Yeah. So there's that. Yeah, learn how to cook. Teach yourself something new. Go on Pirate Bay and download books on how to do surgery. There's some good reading there.
Go on a shooting rampage. Things to do.
Things to do during an apocalypse. Yeah. So I'm just trying to throw ideas out there for people. Learn how to make black powder. It's very easy, actually. It's on YouTube.
Okay. Or learn how to knit or sew or
very useful. The sewing is a good skill, so you can be a surgeon. Do some stitching work.
Hey, you can knit some fine fishnets.
Yes. I gotta go check our laundry again.
Okay.
Be back.
I don't know what I'm going to talk about this time.
Oh, you'll think of something.
I know. Okay. I don't know. Brain doesn't work that well. Okay, bye. So it's a really nice day. And I guess that's caused people to think, okay, quarantine's over, time to go driving around because it is really busy on the street. Kind of crazy. So, I know it's dab time because I'm not so good at just talking and not saying anything or whatever. Brain doesn't work like that. And apparently it's not done yet because he's coming back. Oh, and so this is more of what this stuff looks like when you mix it with the other stuff. It's a little bit more not as drippy and stuff. You can see the little chunks of the white stuff in there.
That's just going back into the target.
Oh, okay, bye.
So we got 8 more minutes to go. Boy, for that washer machine.
Well, it'll be good to have clean bedding stuff.
Yeah. Holy crap. Hey, there's the dog grooming truck your grandma uses.
Making the rounds.
Yeah. So, did I miss anything?
No,
No? Okay.
I showed off my mixed up dab stuff. Here I go, brazen pipes.
Okay. So, you know that $2.2 trillion stupid ass stimulus package? Over 80% of it was fucking cash benefits to millionaires. They gave out an actual windfall for millionaires on that 2.2 trillion. And just so you know, that money's all gone already. They're already talking about how they need another bill because they've already ran out of money. The millionaires of America are literally looting our fucking nation while everybody is fucking dying. So don't think that your leftist fucking congressperson is giving a flying fuck about you, because remember,
they're watching their own stock
the
portfolio.
Democrats and the MAGA cult worked together to loot the nation. They all act like they're against each other, but when it comes to fucking robbing us, they all work together. So don't think that the liberals are going to save you in Congress. They're not. Wow. You still have immigrants? Because here in America land, they're having a problem with not enough immigrants. Because why?
Nobody wants to come here anymore.
We have over 22. No, it's because everybody's prevented. There's over 22 million newly unemployed people in America. Yet we can't have enough fucking people working the fucking farms. That they want to import fucking slaves. So things are going to get worse and worse and worse, folks. These problems, like the whole coronavirus, was just domino number 2. Domino number 1 was Trump. Then you have the pandemic. That's number 2. And already, let's put this in more perspective. Less than 0.3% of the American population is infected right now. Less than 0.3%. 0.3, not 3, 0.3%. And already we have systemic failures across pretty much all levels of our civilization. Farmers are dumping their milks while food banks are running out of food.
I don't know, they're doing pretty good, that restaurant.
I know. It's because everybody likes the sexy booty.
That's why she's wearing those pants.
Mm-hmm.
That's why she's wearing those pants.
Yeah. She should put the booty shorts on.
If it gets a little warmer, she probably will.
So there's that. Sorry, we're talking about things on the other side of the camera.
Well, can't blame her for wearing those pants because it probably gets her better tips.
Yeah. I would hope so. She has a nice booty on her.
Yeah.
All right. So here's another thing for you. Cotton has become so cheap that farmers cannot even sell their cotton for a profit right now. You remember last year when the soybeans were so cheap that farmers just stockpiled them and then the floods came and ruined everything? Well, this year it's cotton. If we get some bad weather in the deep south and all the other states where they grow cotton, because it's not just the deep south, it's the biggest plantations, whatever. The U.S. can lose a huge amount of cotton crops simply because they're stockpiling the crops right before the fucking spring rains come, just like last year. All because of the fucked up bullshit that Trump's doing, and now cotton ain't worth a goddamn thing. Now, is that going to be reflected in the price of your Fruit of the Looms at Walmart? No. Not going to happen. Has it been? Oh, no, it's not quite done yet. So there's that. So we have the potential to lose massive amounts of crops this year, again, for the exact same reasons as last year. Like not learning a lesson at all. It's fucking wash, rinse, fucking repeat. So if there's spring flooding, we're going to lose crops this year. Again.
There hasn't been spring flooding yet.
No, because it's still been snow.
There have been tornadoes.
Yeah, but it's been snowing in the mountains, so they're building a good watershed up there ready to melt. So there's that. I forget what else there is to say. No. We got questions or anything? Comments? Advice? Anybody else got something that they know about that I haven't mentioned? I don't know.
I got nothing.
You got nothing?
My brain is just like, a little symbol monkey.
Yeah, we better cut this off so I can finish laundry then. So remember, folks, if you're not a part of the American two-party cult, get your ass over here to Shanglu. Shit's hitting the fan. I'm not even kidding this time. It really is getting bad.
I want to point out how this works out well for me that he's going to go check on it. And I'm just going to stay in the van because I don't want to be around any of those people.
I'm sorry.
Thank you for protecting me.
So thanks for hanging out, everybody. We'll be back again hopefully soonish. We try. It's just we don't like dragging the computer back and forth out of the house and blah, blah, blah like that. So that's why we don't live stream too terribly much. But yeah, keep your heads down. Keep your ears to what's happening in the world. Pay attention, folks, to the weather, to the politics, to the death raging across the land. Pay attention just to what's going on in the world.
And try to stay safe.
Yeah, it's not the 80s anymore.
Don't go to any group things.
Yeah.
Well, except for I know if you have to go to work, there's that. But
don't be a COVID
try to stay the fuck away from people.
Don't be a COVID idiot. And just remember, there's no risk of getting the virus from vaginal intercourse, as long as you're wearing a mask. I think.
Can't be sure about that.
No, but we're going with that. So we're going with that, and we'll be gone.